Hello. Speaking of nature sounds, I have a very loud bird. Actually, those are squirrels. Yes, there's one right outside the window that is being quite annoying. I never quite know where to position that until it starts. There we go. Hello. Happy Tuesday. I'd like to set up everything, but I always forget the camera. So, because I have to, for my job, I move my monitor back and forth because I work at home right now. So, meow. We are working on some Raphael still. But I can't remember what we were doing with it. Are we still doing the book commercial? No, that's been done for a while. And that only was done because there's so many voice lines that he had for boat. And so I can't really... I could probably still do something with what audio is left because there is a lot. I probably use like a third of it, but just maybe a reference to a joke in the future, but not pushing it too much. So I think last time we were, I think I did
Attention Army.
Yeah, I did the lip sync for that.
This is the cops.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna do that, and then I was gonna have a bunch of bullets flying this way. Hello, Skylight. Like things said, Rathlos is a cop. Maybe he is. I mean, if he identifies as a cop.
Attention Army.
So I think I gotta get this set up a little. Or
this is the cops.
Okay, so one of the other shots I have, he says we are the cops, but I might be able to steal some of that. Anytime I can steal anything, I will. I'll steal my own stuff. I can steal for myself all the time. I don't think I'd call myself in. Hello. How'd that get there? Which one was that? That was the one in the water that I want. Boat. I think it's this one. Hello, Bigman. And hello, Eric. Hello, Masta. Hello, Toaster. Toaster Even. Brumby is one of the Monster Hunter dragons. Yes, it is.
I command you to pick us up.
Yeah, I think he says.
The cops.
Yeah, I can probably take some of this lip sync from here. But he's not locked. Good. And actually, I might need this police hat. Oh, it's the rig. Kept them stacked.
Yes. Now it's deep dish.
Too many sub-menus.
Should probably go fork, actually.
Look, Endosa. No, I can't. You can't export animation on a model when there's a rig, because when you import it, the same rig would need to be there, and they can't. That's awkward. So they just have it guaranteed state. So this, I'm gonna say, is Rathalos. I call lip sync as its purpose, but this is are the cops.
It's gonna be weird now. For as long as I can remember. You've been working on that Sideswipe video. Now you're not gonna be working on it no more.
I mean, I can go back and still work on it some more.
Yes. Let's add to it.
I mean, that's just been the trend, so why not?
It'll just be your channel now. Is every couple years you release an extension to the video.
It's the same video. It's just I clean up a little of the edges and I add a little vignette. And, well, no, it already has a vignette. Oh yeah, so I have to detach the rig from this one too. Come on. Is that a pizza? Yes, he is eating a pizza.
Pizza.
The entire pizza.
True.
Okay. So this should then just be the lips.
This is the
Made the sauce from scratch.
This is the cops. This is
Right here.
I don't know what I was doing.
Yes. Oh, yes. I added the scripting in so that people can link to YouTube and DeviantArt and Discord.
Sounds dangerous.
I should have had it so you can link to Twitch. And there was one other one. Oh, it does uptime and game, I think. No, I think it's DeviantArt. I'm not cheat. I guess I could add DA. Maybe I don't have that one. No, I didn't put that one. I haven't really posted anything on DeviantArt for like a year and a half, so I kind of I pushed a lot of links for that further back in some things. Because
picture not long ago?
No. Last picture I did was the last thing I posted on there was the Blackjack GIF, and that was something I finished at the end of 2018, I think. So I haven't really posted anything on there for a long time. I've just been focusing on videos and stuff. Ha! I can't remember what I have on there. There, see, that one works. Oh, 2001. One of these motion is kind of difficult to use since there's not much tap for each motion of the character. Blur, got a test it all. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by tap. There is no derpy.
There should be, right?
It's just text. I can't make it control other things. Not that I know of, can I?
Oh, you can do derpy, and then it can read is best pony. I like this.
You can do that on your stream.
No one will see it.
the cops. The cops.
Yes, that actually
I'm disappointed.
The cops.
So, I think I gotta condense this a little bit. Where's your glasses? You're wearing your glasses, then why are you squinting?
It's still a little hard to see from here. I'm like twice as far as you are.
I can read it right now without squinting.
I mean, I can too.
And I have glasses. I'm not even wearing them. Do I need to make the text bigger for you?
I'm old, man.
The cops. The cops.
I think this needs to be a little quicker.
The cops. The cops.
Oh, okay, now that works.
Binoculars. That's not nice. I can read it. It is just a little hard from this distance. I'm very far from the screen.
You're wearing your glasses.
It's still a little hard from this distance.
But I can see that far without squinting.
Well, you're just...
Do you need new glasses?
Maybe.
Because you had those for like 6 months.
Uh,
You're already blind.
yeah.
Cops.
Get him binoculars. Well, I gotta get him like the ones that he can like fold down.
Cool. These are cool.
On top of your glasses.
No, that's less cool. I want like steampunk goggles.
But the goggles aren't binoculars.
They're steampunk. They got all those little gadgets built in.
He's gonna be like thinking of Monster Hunter, like the handler I think on the Iceborne DLC. At the beginning of that, she like pulls down her goggles to look at something, but one of the skins you can have her use at the time, she doesn't have goggles, so she pulls down nothing to look through, and she's like, "Whoa!"
She's got her fingers like this, and she's just like, I can see better when I do this.
Yeah, oh yeah, she was doing that too. It's like no, it's like if you actually do like the little pinhole thing, you can see better.
Yeah.
That's what she was doing.
Oh.
See, maybe that's what you need to do. Is you need to do this and just like go.
Before I got my glasses, I used to do that all the time.
The anime Dr. Stone actually has that brought up. Because there was a kid that always runs around with like a pumpkin, or I can't remember, like something on her head, and that village has bad eyesight, and that was a thing that they just they called it a disease. But she wore it because the smaller eyes allowed her to see better until they made her glasses. Well, they put glasses in the holes of the thing because you got used to using it, but yeah, that was Dr. Stone is a really good anime when it comes to science and the realism of a lot of that stuff. I recommend it if you get a chance.
I don't think about it much, but optometry may probably make a huge difference for a lot of people.
There's a lot of things that have like triple bypass surgery has probably made a big difference in people's lives.
More people need glasses than triple bypass surgery.
Yeah, but glasses are to improve your living. Bypasses just keep you alive.
Yeah.
So it changed their life in that they are dead.
This is true.
I also did change some stuff with the audio, so let me know if something it doesn't sound right. It should have less background noise and better quality overall, and it shouldn't or if things get too loud, it should compensate a little bit more. Good morning from my side. Hello, Crazy. Good morning. Good evening.
The cops. The cops.
Okay, I don't like that. I think
It's
it's
morning right now.
Australia,
New Zealand.
Well, if it's 6 p.m. here, what's the opposite of the world? Because that'd be 6 a.m. and then a little past that. Opposite of the world, I think, is like India.
Is it Detroit?
Detroit, yes. Detroit is at least 40 minutes ahead, and that puts them in the AM.
Yes.
The cops.
Yeah, I don't like how drastic of a difference that is. I'm going to bring that up a little bit. It worked for before because there was a lot of head motion.
The cops.
It's good tradition.
This is.
Did you show off your new microphone setup?
Hmm?
Did you show off your new microphone setup?
It's not. It's the same mic.
But it's a different setup.
I didn't show my old setup.
It wasn't.
And it will be different because I'll have it closer soon. We're working on getting 2 different mic setups, so that I will have it closer and probably better volume balance. But I have it right now at a higher volume because it's sitting further away. But more on that probably Friday. I was thinking about doing, because if we are, and this is, no, not this is, as we are, and actually he does say this is in a different part, right? Any of me pulling stuff out is going to be quicker than doing it myself, so that's why I'm wanting to double check that. Because I thought that was the only one that he said the cops thing, but I think he actually said
Attention.
not this one. That's the one I checked. This one.
Hey, you down there! Be calm.
Oh, we're cops. Okay, never mind then. Alright, so that saved me half the lip syncing, even if it's not that much. Oh no, I can't do that because I need a, damn it, I need jaw, so I can't cheat with the bones. Keep out. And lips out. Okay, so we're going here. I'll do teeth out again. Stretch. Bring those down. Bring these up. Oh, nope. It's got some eye problems. These two. I always think one's in the front. Okay, now I can do jaw open. Okay, I think I can pull the jaw back a little bit. And then have it pull forward at the beginning. Okay, okay, so that's actually normally is. I know. Oh, A's would always actually have it back. Okay. It'd be a lot further down here. Do it on the front. Right there. Pry lips out. It's all guesswork. Okay. Let's bring this on that forward a little bit. And that back one here. Just be rounded a bit. Actually, that whole thing needs to be rounded together. And these, I think, teeth out, a little bit more bend down. I want to have the teeth showing a little bit more. And as soon as it hits this point, need to have that front lip go up a bit more. And then I think just making him cough a little bit.
This is
How's that look? Okay, his mouth opening too early. Hello, Luna Star. And he's more of an look.
Have you had any thought as to what you're gonna do next?
For pony stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, we're working on this.
Well, yeah. I love this, too.
I love you didn't say, like, the next pony thing. You didn't give that context. You just assumed that it's pony and everything else is junk.
No. Love Rathalos.
Well, the one fun thing with lip syncing, I mean, I hate lip syncing for sure, but you get to find these, like, certain bits of the audio that just, once you start hearing it a bunch, you stop thinking about the rest of the audio and you only think about that small portion and it sounds different then. And so that's like here. The weed whacker.
Big old bird put in his mouth and he just...
Well, did you see the preview picture I made for this?
I did not.
Let's put them in the air, and then this is snag it, so I can. It's super easy just to add text. Though the lines don't have outlines, so I just use the letter L in lowercase, and it makes the line. If you have a couple extra bucks to spend and you need and you want a program that enhances the print screen button on your keyboard or the snippet tool for Windows, this program is amazing. I kind of showed it on stream before, but it replaces the buttons, so then it'll actually like auto grab certain pieces of the screen, and if you click it, it'll just auto do that, but then I can adjust it from there if I want. It also lets me see pixel by pixel, so when I slow it down, I can actually see the zoom in and actually grab the exact pixel for things. And I can even use the arrow key, and if I hit space, it'll lock that moment, and then I can hit space again, it'll do it again. It will also, like if I grab this screenshot, it'll save my mouse, but as a separate image. So even though it was in shot and I don't want it in there, I can literally just delete it. So then it's not about editing the image to get rid of it. Once you get it in here, you can do text, arrows, cropping, magic wand. This is my favorite one. So you can actually have it set up to blur parts of the image, which I've done that before for like a while back here. And it saves all your images here, so you can actually go back in time. And see everything. But like I did a picture with my car a while back, and so I was able to blur out the license plate. So stuff like that. It's actually pretty neat. So it's like a watered down Photoshop with some pretty nifty features. So it's like $30 for the program, but I got it through, or I was using it in one of my jobs a while back, and I loved it so much within the first day of using it that I bought it when I got home. And you can do video recording with it too, like select a part of the window and a video record. I haven't tried that out too much, but it is a nice little piece of software. Okay, so a cough to me, which isn't here because $3. I was out because I have no money. Yeah, and then I know that for some people that's a lot for what it does. For me, for like the that picture for the Rathalos thing, I was able to throw that together way quicker than I would in SFM or within Photoshop, because I could just do a screen cap, add the text, and I could get a preview of something out in minutes. It's convenient for that. So for me, it was an investment, and I've now had it for a couple of years. There's a newer version out now too, that was changed enough with a bunch of new features that is not included in the original purchase one, but it still fits every one of my needs, and so far I haven't seen anything that new one has that I would actually want. So, but it is, actually the other super nifty thing, if you are on a window that extends like this, if you hit print screen, it'll actually pop up with little arrows, and it's saying that it notices scroll bars, and so I can, like, this might go down a while, but I can hit this, and it will take over, scroll down, and keep scrolling until it hits the bottom, and then it will make a single screen capture for the entire thing. This one, I think the file size got a little big, but Word documents are great for that. Was it $49.95 now? Oh, that sucks. Because it used to be $30. That's when I got it. I still, even if I was to buy it fresh now, I would probably still buy it. Because, hello Twilight. The scrolling feature on it is super, super nice for Word documents, or for just longer documents. And you can have different settings and stuff set up for it too. That, I think, was because it stopped there because it was you have to preload the bottom. I mean, we're just getting confused. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm sorry. I literally thought it was like 30, or when I got it, it was, because I think that was 2 years ago now. I can't remember. But it is nifty. It is a really nice piece of software. And they might have added new features to it, and that's why they upped the price. Maybe there's like a light version? I don't know.
The cops.
Cops. Let's stretch. Is that the job? Yeah. Hello, Redstoner. Yes, you said you were going to be here.
The cops.
So probably want to have it open just a little bit before doing the cough.
The cops. The cop.
I have it overly close. Oh, that's too overly close. Well, actually, you know what? I can do that. I do that move up, and then I bring this down, and this up.
The cops. This is the cops.
Maybe you have the pucker increase.
Because
I feel like I need to have something per sound.
the cop.
Maybe. I'll keep it for now. Let me smooth a little bit.
The cops.
Okay.
This is the cops.
No, I have a mouth twist too. He'll brainwash me with the cops. Well, that's the point. He is a cop.
Took me a second to figure out what he was talking about, and then I remember what the audio lines for this are.
Well, welcome.
This is the cops.
Yeah, Crazy's been around for a little while here.
This is...
Okay, so that at least... I can mark this one. I'm going to mark it red. I still have to do the... well, actually, you know what? No, because I still have to do quite a bit with this one, actually. So I need... I need some other audio bits. So...
This is the cops.
So I need in here... I need Rathlow's. I need Francis screaming. And I think it's his death scream.
Mama.
He sounds like such a little sissy girl. Oops, that's not what I want. Definitely not that one. No, there's the one where he screamed when I did the helicopter, and that's the... I want to know what that set was. I need to figure out what that one was, because normally there's more than one of something like that, and I want to see... Because I don't think it was a death scream. August 5th. It's like... almost your 2-week anniversary. Congratulations. Incapacitated injury. Okay, yeah, I would not have looked up that. Why you gotta make derpy?
That's a silly question.
Well, then my phone buzzes.
Phone buzzing.
Ooh.
Something exciting.
It says something shipped, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Poor little Milky Mikey Wikey. Okay, I thought I said Milky Wilky, and I was because I'm just far enough away that the I and the K kind of merged into like making an L, and I was like, that's weird. You better drink your Milky Wilky. Mikey Wikey's Milky Wilky.
I like milk. I don't want to drink it.
You used to get it all the time.
Yeah, for baking.
I like milk.
I'm
Almond
down.
milk,
And
but
like cereal, sure.
Damn it, I'm down.
It's not by itself.
yeah, those are much better. Okay, that's what I use. Let's use this one. Okay, so we got that, and now I need... Okay, there's gonna be... There might be some ambient. Oh, there will be ambient, so we need to do that. But for effects here, there's gonna be... nothing to waste it on. So highlighter is on the ready. What else, what do I have on there that you can select from? I know there's a couple different ones I can add. Does anybody have an idea for stuff to use coffee cups on?
Coffee cups?
You can. It's like bits, but it's like for just specific. It's for people get it from just being on the stream. I have an infinite number. But
you can do all of them.
Yeah, I think it's like you can highlight, select a random sub emote, send a message in sub only mode, choose an emote to unlock in. Yeah, those all suck. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that.
Everything I decided on is awful.
But it's coffee cups. Was it? I think Blurred has it where you can pay to make them dab. I think it was. I can't remember.
If I get enough coffee cups, can you make a cup of coffee? Like, that would be a pretty good reward.
Go make your own damn cup of coffee.
Do you want coffee?
No, I had a cup of coffee at like 3, which is already an hour later than I want. I'm not having a cup. It takes 5. I think it's 5 hours for half the caffeine from your body to go away.
I don't care.
So that means having it now, I would still have half a cup of coffee in my body at 11 o'clock. No. That's why I stop at 2, because then that's almost 10 hours before midnight.
You don't go to bed at 11.
Yeah, I do. Anywhere between.
I want coffee, but I don't want to drink it alone.
I can just turn it to some really sad music for you.
Yes, please do.
And then just watch Michael zoom down on his face. He just sips the coffee.
I mean, I could go in there and make the Starbucks and you wouldn't care. But that's kind of old.
This stuff's old. And I have dark roast in there. Good dark roast.
You
can make it. I don't care. Because then I'm planning to order more coffee tomorrow.
Yes, but then you'd be like, who drank all my coffee? And I'm like, you said you didn't care.
There's plenty in there until like next Tuesday or Wednesday.
I needed like 7 cups of coffee.
Today?
Yes. I wish to...
And you complain about bad sleep.
I wish to whiz like a fire hose. That's my goal.
I need more emotes. I really can't... emotes that are on Twitch... I already have the maximum amount in terms of those that a subscriber can get. To do more, I need to have more subs or a bigger channel. So yeah, it's limited to that.
I want coffee now.
Sure.
I'll make the Starbucks.
I hit it. No, it's up there. We need ads. No, it's based on a subscriber point thing. I'm not 100% sure how all of that works. But let me. Yeah, there we go. So yeah. So like this is the emote screen for Twitch, and these are the only ones that I have the ability to use right now. To unlock more, it just needs more people. I think if these are considered... Oh no, VIP badge is a different thing. So yeah, this is based on subscriber points. So so you get more by having more people subscribed. And it looks... and I know once you get to a certain amount of points, it never drops from that point. So, but that's considered concurrent. So you have to get to a certain amount of concurrent subscribers within a 1 month period for it to break that amount, and then it will. But yeah, so that's the most I can do. I do kind of want to change some of these. I feel like, I mean, I kind of like the dolphin, but I don't know much use for it either, other than Jurassic loves spamming it everywhere. But I do want to maybe change some of those. That and add the loyalty badges. I don't have any of these yet either, and I want to add those. I just don't know what to do with them yet. Need ads for our stream so we can make the YouTube fans sub without thinking. Well, I have been advertising on YouTube now, but I used to never do it because I didn't want people being spoiled. So right now, since I'm working on some stuff on the side, I don't mind advertising as much. But if I do, I either want to heavily warn people that they're going to potentially be spoiled by content, or not advertise YouTube at all. But I do plan on doing more YouTube. You use the electric grinder.
French change.
Okay. No, and actually that's one thing. So, Reiners, tomorrow we're playing Halo 3 again. We're going to finish the campaign. So that'll be at 7 o'clock tomorrow. And then I'm considering, I haven't locked it in or not, but on Saturday, I'm considering doing a YouTube stream that is something I wanted to maybe do monthly, which is like an AMA, more like coffee with Argo type thing. Like, so I was thinking about running it like at 10 or 11 in the morning my time, and then on a Saturday. So I don't know. It's kind of something I'm just thinking about right now. Are you gonna break it? He's hand grinding coffee right now, so he's just.
I do have it here, but it's probably gonna pick up on the mic, so you're just gonna hear it.
I'm following you.
Oh, you're following. He won't buy pre-ground coffee, and if I touch his electric one and it breaks, he will have my head.
I have an electric coffee conical grinder, which if you're doing, because I go back and forth between French press and AeroPress, and they are very different grind settings. Actually, the one cool thing is one of the local roasters I get from Now Driven, if you do order pre-ground, it will actually ask you what you want it pre-ground for, and it will let you pre-select that grind level all the way down to espresso, which is pretty cool. I still buy full bean from them, and they're like 10 miles from here, so they can get any coffee to me next day if I have those emergency coffee needs. What was I doing here? So I need a bunch of shooting audio, and then a bunch of like cock and loaded type audio. But I wonder, is there? I could probably. You could almost cheat this more by using the TF2 models. That would be new. I never actually done that before. Let's see. I think it's... Okay, there we go. But I don't know how to swap that. Is it just hit record? So sound effects, third party, first person camera. So how does this work? I've never actually used this tool before, even though it is like the biggest button on the screen.
Attention Army! This is the cops.
Oh, that's neat. Actually, that actually kind of works. Why did you take my camera? Give me back this camera. There we go.
This is the cops. Attention.
That actually worked way better than I thought it was going to. Okay. So let's... I've never actually done this before. Is there a way to set up a character? Like... Oh, I bet you it is. I go here. Oh, yeah, there. I got me. That's me. How do I change character? Character info and setup. Select the class. Ooh. Let's do him. No, that doesn't work. I like to set him. Okay. It didn't change me. Is there a button that I can't see? Select a class, modify. Take us on respawn? How do I die? Oh no, I probably won't. Oh, ooh. I need to die. Can I just respawn? Let's replace. can't fall anymore. Murder me. Do a test run, press every button. No, I've never done in SFM this mode. Like the record mode. I've never had a need for it. I know I can though. I believe teleport the character, teleport player to camera. There we go. Hello. No, I want no. I'm not. I am the camera. I don't want to be the camera. No. Let me out. So that worked until it didn't.
Hey.
Yes?
Do you remember the last time you made coffee in this thing?
The coffee maker?
Yeah.
A couple of months ago.
Like the science is right now.
Why?
Because the coffee was left.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It's quite impressive.
You just throw it away.
Yeah.
And wash it.
Yeah.
This is...
No, I don't want... No, don't bring... You picked up the whole coffee maker.
Because I can't get the filter off. Check it out.
I completely forgot that was there. Ooh, that's wonderful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
I don't care about...
of colors.
I don't care about that thing because I have the other thing for making coffee.
I think it's fast.
It's delicious. My coffee is...
I'm washing now.
You go do that. So I think I now have Scout stuck on the ground unless I'm able to murder him. There's got to be a way to murder. Is there... Where's the murder button? Is there this quick game? No. Change class. Oh, there we go. Ha! He dead. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay, cool. Oh my god, he's slow. Okay. Let's see if this works.
Attention, Army! This is... the cops.
I don't know why I find this entertaining. So what are the rules here? Yeah, there's some rules down below. I don't have it. That's actually the one thing I could set up is exclamation rules too. Really, the rules are just don't be a butt. Anyways, welcome. Is in-game console access available? You may be able to kill it from there. Hello, Digi. Yeah, all the consoles are available, and actually, this is a little tidbit if you use SFM. So, if you ever go into your particle editor, you'll notice that it's a much smaller screen. You can't change the size. You can actually change the size, and there's two ways to do it. And this goes with particle editor, and then there's some other stuff that does that too. One of them is go into game mode and go to your options, video, and then change your resolution here. SFM defaults to 720 as the resolution, and then that is what the particle editor defaults to. So if you have like a 4K monitor and you're getting this particle editor, there's like this big in your screen, change that to 1920 by 1080, and voila, you have yourself a running particle editor that's much bigger. But you can do it a second way, which is under your starting options, go to set launch options, and I recommend basically putting this whole line the same, just changing it to the values that you're looking for. So the first one is no a hyphen no P4, and what that means is no perforce. Perforce is a preloading thing for particles that isn't really needed with SFM, but it causes the particle editor to load much slower, and it makes it save much slower. If you turn that off, things load super quick. That's awesome. Then the other ones are these ones here. So if you set This is about setting that game resolution. So I'm setting the width to 1920 and the height to 1080. What?
I was seeing the Civ, the Civ update, and I'm just like, the new civilization, Dave. It's the new Civ. It's just Dave.
There's Dave. Yeah, under those, if you set these up, that will change your in-game resolution. And then this sets SFM's preview resolution, which is the size of this window. So if I set this 720 and I was running on 4K, this screen would actually like go to about this size and never get any bigger. So I always have those preset. Everything, or both those are defaulted to 720, but you can put 720 in there as a value and it will still load it fine. And what that will let you do is then have an easier time swapping back and forth. Sorry, I'm going back here. So Dragon, capturing SFM is free. There's no cost to it. It's you can download it right now. The only thing you are required to download is Steam. But as long as you have Steam, everything with it is free. Most of the models are free. And actually, the only time you have to pay for any of the models or anything is if you have a specific one that you're going to request from somebody as a commission. Otherwise, almost everything's free. The workshop's free. Valve even has a release form that you can get that states that you have the ability to use anything within SFM for your purposes as long as it's non-commercial. YouTube is not commercial. So, there you go. Oh, well, a lot of these, it's all the interface you can change. So if you want to have smaller, bigger, it kind of just depends on what you're doing. If you have a second monitor, you can detach these pieces and then move it to another monitor. I just have gotten used to working on one monitor because of streaming. But you can set up this interface any way you want. It is infinitely customizable, I think. In the nameless, let's see, you really need a test run. Yes. So yeah, have fun with it. It's free.
So when did the army men get replaced by TF2 soldiers?
I needed in this shot to have him being shot at.
The cops.
So it was easier for me. Is either I load all the particles, attach them to something, and move them forward, and add all the sound effects, or I just literally go here and say record. Okay.
Attention, Army.
And
This is
random shots.
the cops.
God damn it! I think one of those was a crit.
You murdered Rathalos.
Is there a way to shut off crit? Oh. So these are all the preloaded stuff from what I did. And all the audio must be attached to it too. Yeah, I don't know if I want
Crit shot.
Yeah, there's a crit. I don't want a crit. You go away. Wait, I can't delete it?
It's gotta be waited there forever now. If you want to make source filmmaker videos, your first step is to buy an animator.
First thing I need to do is figure out how to use SFM, because apparently I don't know how to use that even. It's 8,000 hours in the software and I don't know how to record it. I'm going to say this, but I have too much cups of coffee. No. See, you think you have too much, and then you look at me and I have infinite. I don't even have a number. I have so much coffee. So...
I don't have any coffee yet because I gotta get the mold out of it.
Yeah, I think you did.
I got hot water running through it to try to sterilize it a bit first.
You could use the French press.
Or I could clean.
I mean, if you need it now.
Yeah, a little bit of mold never hurt nobody.
It's called vegetables.
Yes.
How do I do this? So I'm thinking like maybe some of these things are hiding in there. Can I just delete this?
This is The cops.
No, it didn't. It did not work. Oh, I know how to fix it. Oh no, I can't go back that far. Or do I just leave it? Maybe I just don't care. It's probably in there somewhere. I just don't know if I want to dig through all these things to figure out where the audio and...
You ruin your video with a single shot.
No, it's just... This is legitimately something that I don't... Well, unless... Let's try this.
The cops.
Nope, okay. So, they are still there. No, it's just something I don't understand. It's never something I've had a need for.
I'm gonna learn to use this program.
The cops.
Haha! That was it. Okay. So. This is, see, I'm learning. Learning is important. Game sounds. And I have footsteps. Concrete. Revolver shot. Shoot crit.
The cops.
See? This, I love... my favorite thing about SFM is when I actually can find something new to learn. So that is cool. I love that. That's why I never sleep with infinite cups of coffee. No, actually, I used to only get like 5-6 hours maybe a night. I've been doing a lot better than that. I've been trying to get about 7 at least. So I've been going to bed earlier, getting up at the same time every day. I limit my coffee to where I don't really have anything after 2. Today was a little later because I got caught in a meeting and some other stuff that just kind of delayed a little bit. But I'll have one when I get up, and then I'll have one usually around like noon or 1, and then I don't have any more caffeine after that. How's it going? Is it alive?
I think I killed it.
Okay. If I see over there with like a mallet,
just like, run! Get out!
It's like little shop of horrors.
Fighting back.
Alright, so now let's try this again. But it says in the corner there, crit rate 5. Can I change that? So this is where I bet you there's a console command for it. So we're going to say SFM change crit rate. Disable crit rate. No, not a crit glow. So, okay, we'll do source. Disable crits. There we go. Criticals 0. That's not a really big sample size, but I think I disabled it. Haha! See, more learning. I'm the coffee prince. Princes or princess? I'm not sure. I'll go with both. You need to make your OC and alicorn the coffee cutie mark. This is my OC, and it's got a coffee cutie mark. So I already kind of have. I actually do. I've been doing started something yesterday on the YouTube community where I'm posting all the little sneaky bits where I snuck myself into videos. Because I think I probably have about a half a dozen times where I snuck myself either in very sneaky or pretty obviously. But yeah, I already do. That's actually, this coffee mug is what I changed the Twitch emblem for, because I'm trying to, some of the branding for stuff that I'm doing, I'm trying to remove some of the pony, very, very pony specific stuff and do non-pony stuff because I have the Monster Hunter mixed in and stuff. So I don't want to change the content that's presented, but I want to change the branding a little bit. So I've been using that as a good in between. That's why I also have my Discord, I think. If you don't know, I have a Discord and it has a little bubbly coffee cup. So, and I love that. So, and there's a link. If you put exclamation Discord, there's a link you can get in the chat too. And actually, the design for it, I kind of came up with early on, and then I had a community vote on design and cutie mark, and so I kind of had an idea of what to go for, and then but a lot of people submitted ideas, and then I picked the one that I liked the most, kind of went with it, which is this one. And then really from the other room, yeah, you got that stupid smile. So but then the cutie mark, I think that was Stan that made that. He was one of the original directors for Doors, and he's the one that designed the cutie mark.
Gets all
Milky Wilkie strikes again.
It's all the unicorn points. I don't know what they're good for, but you got them.
It's unicorn points. And no, it's not an alicorn. I don't want no edgy OC. I wanted a Pegasus, and I wanted it to be simple. I didn't want multicolored streaks, red, black, with like one eye with a scar and an awkward back history. No, I wanted it to be plain and simple because otherwise I felt like it was going to be me pushing more to like, look at me. But now I can sneak him in places, and he just looks like another pony, which is perfect.
Your pony does need an edgy backstory, and we should create it right now. Like, right off the bat, I think your OC's an orphan. Family died in the fire. Started by an evil mad horse.
He said.
I see him, I see Rathlos, and all I think is that dude from Jurassic Park who died. The one with the hat. You know the one. That guy from with the hat.
Alright. Oh, I can actually turn on certain models. I can. I'm just gonna leave it on.
Attention, Army!
Is the guy with the hat.
This is the cops.
I know. Wait, where did his other audio go? He was supposed to scream like a little girl. I backtracked it too much. We need that back again. Give me my scream. Give me a crash. Give me an A.
Let me give you an A.
You sounded like you're acting for the room.
You think I qualify?
You're tearing me apart, Michael. That actually kind of hurt. I shouldn't.
You beat yourself up.
I don't. Oh, hi, Mike.
Oops.
Have you ever watched The Room?
No, I don't know if I want to.
I've seen it.
A movie that is so bad. Wait, was that the one where he had that like backhand that was really, really poor and in slow motion?
I mean, there was a lot of that. So there was a lot of stuff like all the acting was just.
There was
awful.
In Borderlands 3, there is a guy you get missions from that makes fun of him. He looks like a big beefy version of whatever that hell the guy's name is. And you have a mission of going into this place, and this guy wants to play his movie over this theater, and you have to do some things. But the whole time he's like, you need to run in there and kill them, and I give you lots of money bunches. And like, he speaks just like him. But his movie then that plays at the end is so confusing.
The thing is, I watched The Room because I wanted to watch that Seth Rogen film that was about the movie The Room.
Here, take
you know the one I'm
this.
talking about? They made a movie about that movie. Seth Rogen did. It was about the making of that movie. And I wanted to watch that movie, so I watched The Room, but I never got around to watching the movie I wanted to watch, so I ended up just watching The Room.
You wanted to watch a movie about a bad movie, so you watched the bad movie and then never watched the good one.
Yeah. That's what happened. That's essentially what happened, yes. Because the bad movie's free. You can go watch it on YouTube. You have to pay money to watch the good one.
The
Or
cops!
steal it.
The cops! The cops!
Yeah, because what I need to do is watch
Attention!
I love perfectly cut screams. That's what I'm
Attention!
trying to do here. I might go a little bit too far with it and then just
Action
cut it
arm!
in post. Because I don't know sometimes. Like, I had the problem with working on the Sideswipe video where the cut, I didn't know, or the timing and everything, on preview in SFM didn't give me the information I needed. There was one shot that, like, in the first two frames, her eyes were too bright, and normally SFM will just randomly do that, but I didn't realize that I legitimately had the lighting correct until it rendered, and so I had to go and I had to fix the render because of it. So SFM has the nice preview, but if you actually want to see what it's going to look like, you need to actually render it. Half the videos were about coffee, but still. Now, actually, if you want a good YouTuber that talks about coffee, I can give you a recommendation. Because I actually do follow one.
I thought you were talking about
Coffee
yourself.
Princess is real. No, I'm not gonna do videos on coffee because I would just be talking on my ass.
Attention, Army!
Because you talk more about coffee than anybody else.
This is...
You have scales to measure your coffee.
That's common.
Name one other person besides you that you know.
Well, I don't know of anybody that does because I don't know what's in their kitchen.
You're the first person I've ever met. I'm very snoopy about people's kitchens.
And what was your diet growing up?
No? I don't know. Grease?
I have a sophisticated palate.
You do.
Oh yeah, my backstory. Sorry, you're making a video like the others, but when you sipped a super coffee, you became so productive. You made. That's a lot of videos.
That is. They must
Like, hold on, I gotta like separate this because that's a lot of nines. That's 999 billion. I think that's like the amount of videos on YouTube.
You better get started. I'll get you some super coffee.
Super coffee?
Super coffee.
Actually, it's supper coffee.
That's
but-
probably what this mobile turned this coffee into.
This is how you get your superpowers and or die. I have my superpower is a shorter lifespan.
This is...
So the one thing with the Rathlos that I do want to try to go back and fix with his model is he can be expressive, but not, I can't do much expression. So he can do wide-eyed and he can do angry because he's Rathlos. I knew he would need angry, but he can't do smile. He can't do sad, and a lot of those ones and surprise. Those are the ones I need to go back and actually play around with. Shorter lifespan, but more productive. Well, yeah. Well, that's actually the thing like right now because I've been trying to get more sleep. So because of that, I'm sleeping, or I'm losing out on about an hour or two a day because I'm sleeping about 7 hours instead of 5. But I feel like I am getting more productive in the time that I have, that those 2 hours aren't a waste. It feels like I'm actually going to get more done. I am more motivated to where that's a lot of the reason I've been focusing more on YouTube stuff. Because before I just didn't have the motivation for it. I was always tired and I always felt down. But now I actually feel like I have more energy. So, and when you have more energy, you're more motivated. So get more sleep.
This is...
Let's get him in a position here. Can I just delete these? I guess I can. Did I export his... I think I might have exported his whole helicopter bit. Yes, I did. Perfect.
This is bad coffee.
Hmm?
This is bad coffee. I'm gonna drink it, but it's not good.
Was it the Starbucks stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this stuff's like months old. I said you could have had some of my coffee.
You also said I could use your French press, but last time I touched that, you yelled at me.
Well, I think I was standing there in front of you, and then you were joking around with something, like doing it wrong.
I forgot the timer or something, yeah. And it was on there for like an extra minute or something.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that it was not that. I'm pretty sure that you were there, like, turning it upside down, trying to get the liquid out, or...
No, you would have murdered me on the spot.
No, I would have let you do it, because you probably would have just scorched yourself so badly.
Got like a mildew smell.
Well, might. Yeah. Coffee's been sitting there for months. Coffee's prime time is between 4 to 6 weeks. Anything after that, it starts going bad. And that's from the date of roasting.
It's got caffeine. That's all I need.
And so now, when you were like, I didn't get good sleep last night. I didn't get to bed till 2. 20 degrees and just 5 writing into chat. No, that's fine. There's a lot of people that lurk. I know one of them is Streamlabs. The bot actually is now a person. But no, that's fine. If people just want to hang out and watch us converse, that's fine. I lurk all the time on streams. I jump on some and I'll never say anything. Just because it's a nice background noise. Before I felt the note just with the Coffee Princess fan art. Of course, there's nothing better to do. Well, that picture of my LC was actually, this was made by a good friend, Central. He actually drew that because we had a thing during stream talking about pancakes. And so he drew this during the stream and sent that to me. And it's actually my Steam picture, too. I just added a sky background to it. But I love that picture. I think it's adorable. So... he's actually drawn me another one too. I don't know where that one is. That's on my... and I've had a couple other people, because I have a 3D model. Obviously, I use throwing in videos, but I have that people have used my OC in different models before. Yeah, he drew this one as well. This one's definitely a scan right from paper, but that one is pretty cool too. I've used this one. I cleaned up the hand-drawn bits, and I've used that for... I can't remember what I've used that one for, but I like that one too.
Rule 63 art.
Oh yeah, Stan made this one for me.
Amazing.
He's the one that made the cutie mark.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so then I love that one too. Do I have any more in this folder? No. No, my coffee I get from, there's a local roaster just south of here, and I've been trying a couple different ones they have, but so far Guatemala is my favorite, but then there's another one that has a similar taste profile that's a Mexican one, and so that's the next one I'm going to try getting, and Guatemala, which I'm going to be ordering tomorrow, because they're like next day shipping, so I don't want to order them too early. When I did a previous order from them, they sent me 3 bags, because I ordered 3 bags. I thought it was going to take a week to get there, not a day. And the one of them was roasted the day that I ordered it. So it was ultra fresh. And normally a coffee that's roasted, you want to wait about about 2 days after roasting to make it. So it was actually, I got it so quick that I couldn't use it right away, or I shouldn't use it right away. But then usually should use it within about 4 to 6 weeks normally. And so the 3 that I got actually ended up being about 5 weeks. I had to freeze the one of them.
This is
my coffee at Target.
It's buying locals is more expensive, but the taste is so much better. Like that Guatemala one, when I hit the right margin for it, it was sweet. It actually had a very sweet aftertaste that I just loved. So I'm really looking forward to getting it again. And I think that bag is it's like a 12 ounce for I think $14, which is probably about twice as much as you pay in most stores, but it is very, very good. You just care about give me the cup of black stuff. But if I had to put creamer and stuff too, I'd probably I wouldn't mind drinking cheaper stuff. But now that I
do creamer.
Well, I have to, but I can't right now because when I have coffee in the morning, I'm still in my non-eating window.
That's the creamer's the only thing making this coffee palatable. I'm drinking it.
I can just smell it. It smells like a tree that burnt, and it's just
a tree that had.
You just took the bark from a tree outside, lit it on fire, and then shoved it in a cup.
It's a tree that burnt, that had moss growing on the outside. That's what this is. It's delicious. No. Wine. I do got wine in the fridge, but I'm trying to. I'm feeling a little off about alcohol over the last week or so. Like I've been drinking it, but I don't need to be. Cheese though. Cheese is great.
Gotta load.
Go load.
I have to make him jump backwards. I'm going to load the rig script now, and then I'm going to have to unload it and then reload it again.
Do you have one of him jumping backwards? Because I know you have one of him jumping to the side.
No, it's backwards. I just made it... When he turned, I just had it slide a little bit to jump. But he's still jumping backwards. But yeah, I do. That's the one that's from... I already have a folder open. So there's a lot of pre-made animations that came with this model, and then one of them is to jump backwards, which is what he does here. So that is
Oh, so you didn't animate that?
No. But that's his actual, when Rathalos goes to jump backwards. Well, thanks for the follow, Dragon. Speaking of Dragon, this is how happy he is for a follow.
He doesn't seem happy at all.
It's his happy scream.
It's horrible. It's like, why is he screaming like that? That's his happy scream. Walk away.
This doesn't count as a viewer as a spot. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure on that. Is EST for Europe or for America?
Eastern Standard Time?
But we're in EDT right now. We're in Daylight's time. It's because America is stupid. So we're on... so it's EDT and CDT. So, but EST is for when there's not Daylight Savings Time. America's got to be confusing. You know, we measure here by feet in Fahrenheit.
Blame the almanac.
I've watched y'all on YouTube. Didn't know y'all had a Twitch. Yes, I do. Thanks for coming. I've had this channel now for 5 years. Streaming for the whole time of it. But
I've been watching since the beginning, I think.
Yeah, probably. I just never advertised it because I didn't want people to be spoiled. So if I went and was constantly saying people on YouTube hey, I'm doing streams, and then I got people coming in from YouTube that were watching content that I was working on to finish for YouTube. It felt like then when it was out, it's hey, I saw you working on that, but then it didn't really feel special anymore. So I haven't really advertised it. I'll push it every now and then when there's not something going on like that, so that people want to have the choice to. But
yeah, it's something I always kind of regretted when I started watching it. Was the videos kind of lost some of their magic.
Yeah, and I don't want people going, oh, a stream, and then they pop in and then they see, because like to me sometimes comedy requires timing, and if you don't see something coming, it can be funnier. But if you watch a stream and you see it out of context or in different timing or the end before the beginning, you can lose some of those jokes. And so the things that I thought would be funny might not be funny anymore. So I don't want somebody to accidentally jump in at that wrong time. Right now, I don't care as much because I'm just working on some Rathalos stuff. And there's not really any surprise that comes with that. What's this?
I have a thing to say. This is my I have a thing to say.
Is that what you do? Your teachers in school? You're like,
excuse me.
Are you trying to catch a bus?
Yes. I just wanted to say that even though I watched you animate the heck out of that Twilight video, it still gave me some laughs when I finally sat down to watch it.
I think the one thing that angers me the most in that whole Twilight video is that the elevator bit was like a last minute addition, and it's my favorite part.
It is really good. I'm glad that is in there.
Put a spoiler warning on YouTube. Yeah, for any of the future ones. I'm thinking about still doing it, but I'm going to heavily put that there's spoilers. Problem is that to some people, spoilers are what they want. But, I mean, if they do, I guess, yeah, he loves spoilers.
I will say this about the Twilight video. If you had not had the elevator scene and you had stopped it after the rocket launched, all the best parts of that video are after the rocket launches and that elevator scene. So the video would have been awful if you had left.
Well, that's why I'm saying I could have just kept working on it.
Mm-hmm. You would have gotten better and better. Funnier and funnier. But you ran out of voice. Except the one about a dog.
Well, it's like with most videos, like Remembrance, I had no emotional connection to, and I didn't think it was very good when I finished it. But then I disconnected from it for like a year, and then when I go look back at it, I'm not seeing all the work in progress as much in the background. I see it more as what it is, and so I appreciate the stuff I make well after the fact.
I do imagine just sideswipe. Oh, what if dogs could talk? And she just kicks Spike through.
This is.
I'm thinking he's probably going to put him up a little bit, and then... Oh, I'm not using the right mode. There.
This is...
So when do you plan on releasing that video?
Well, it's released to everybody on Patreon and Twitch. That's a sub already, and then Discord, I'll be posting it probably like Thursday night, and then it'll release on Friday morning. So yeah, if you want to see it now, you can follow me on Twitch or on Patreon. It's a kind of a reward for those that have been supporting me for a while. But otherwise, anybody on Discord will get it at like 12 hours early. It's the reason I'm spacing it out too is I put out a live stream highlights on Friday, and I don't want to just put out a bunch of stuff in a short thing and then have nothing for a long thing. So because I put that on Friday, I want to give it a week before I put out anything more. So.
Did you actually charge your Patreon this time for that video?
Yeah. Because I didn't feel right to charge Patreon for videos when you have 4-minute videos and you have 7-second videos to treat them evenly. It didn't feel right to me. So that's why I didn't charge on the one, because the other I did a 7-second, and then the previous one that was 7 seconds I did charge for, so I skipped that one. And maybe that's just me being stupid on it, but it just didn't feel right, and I would rather feel right about it.
Well, yeah, but then what happens if you release like 5-7 second long videos? That's a lot of work.
Then I skip every other one. But I mean, yeah, I definitely could, and I should. It just didn't feel right. And like Rathalos, does that count?
I had to pause on that one.
Technically, to me, no. Most of the people that were following were specific to ponies, so to me, it wouldn't be right. So I haven't done any of the Rathalos stuff on there. I've actually haven't posted anything of the Rathalos on there.
I mean, maybe if you put Dirk in the background.
Kafka Twitch Prime's free sub. Oh yeah, if you're Twitch Prime and you have your free sub, because if you're on the Discord and you're a Twitch sub, you get access to a special channel there that I post all the same stuff that Patreon subscribers are in, which is basically if you're supporting in any way that you get early stuff. Plus, it's a smaller chat for a smaller group of people, and actually we've been talking quite a bit on there
you used
recently.
To link your Twitch to your Discord or something, right?
How
does that work?
Yeah, if you have your Twitch linked to your Discord, as soon as you join the Discord, it will automatically give you that role. Same with the Patreon. Well, the Patreon one is a little bit frustrating because when I finally got that set up, like I went in there and I thought I had it all set up, but it wasn't. And so then I was like, I figured out there's a button I was missing. So I clicked that button. Well, there was a checkbox on Patreon that says create invites. And my thought was, oh, it'll let them know that they can then click a link to join the Discord. No. When you link your Discord to Patreon, you are giving Patreon the authority to control your invites. So by create invite, it meant that Patreon was going to yank you into the server. And so as soon as I clicked that button, it pulled in like 60 people. Well, no, about 15 or 20 of them are already there. So about 40 people. And a lot of them are like, what the hell just happened? And I'm like, I don't know what just happened. And that was really frustrating. I wish that Patreon would be more forward about that as to what that means, because that was annoying. It brought in a bunch of people that were really fun to talk with, so it actually has been pretty cool. But I don't like that. I don't want, if I was that person, I would not like that. I'm like, because it would feel like you took control, you yanked me somewhere. I don't like that. That's stupid.
Yeah, I don't like when my friends call me on Discord without giving me a heads up first.
Yeah, that stuff like that. That bugs me. I mean, it worked out in the end because nobody seemed to care that I know of. But I don't like that. I want to have control of stuff like that, and so it frustrates me because of that. Oh yeah, old Blurred, look at you doing the fancy. I add it, and then you're just abusing it. I need to put a cooldown for you, the Blurred cooldown. Oh, somebody asked for it. Okay, well then, okay, I forgive you for this time.
No, you must time him out.
I need to. We need to set up a
spamming
exclamation blurred blah.
Forgive.
I forgive you for doing nothing wrong.
Demands forgiveness. The goal.
This is.
Yeah, I want more of that awful coffee.
You can go make the good coffee.
I made a whole thing of it.
Oh, there's still more of it?
Yeah. You want some?
No.
It's really bad.
Just to let you know, that's not a way you advertise things. Would you like to try our ice cream? It tastes like shit.
This is why I can't do sales in my job. I'm nothing but honest. It's like, oh yeah, it's a great radio. As long as you don't use it. Because then it breaks.
I want to make him kind of seem confused or something. I don't know.
This is.
It's like a.
He needs to go back to here.
Like he doesn't eat enough. Like ribs are.
I'm putting him in a position that he is not meant to go in. He is not meant to be at or like kind of churned up like this, but
it just looks thin.
Here we go. But I turn him up like that because I want. That's what I was doing. There we go. I want to make him feel human and act human.
He has the figure of like a very frail old man.
Yeah, actually, I just went and rearranged the YouTube channel links in the corner so that Discord was actually first. It had before Patreon being first, but I felt that Discord was a better place to start on that than to push that. So I changed Discord to be the first link, but I did it. All the rest are still there. So it says the Discord server icons can be GIFs. Yes. When I learned that, that's why it does the wobble. I don't know. I just thought it was fun. And then see, look at, oh, look, hello.
So spicy.
Welcome. And Hayes is probably, that's probably it too, yes. So, welcome. You can have us, all our stupid things. Whoa, Jurassic resubscribed tier 3 again. Oh my god. We need, hold on, we're gonna, oh wait, doesn't it let me,
why are you giving this
where
guy
did it go?
money?
I can't click the link again.
What? So you
Oh, and he gave stuff out too.
why would you click that again? It's just gonna bring up that not as good horse.
But it's a good horse.
It's a good horse. It's
It's
just, it's just not as
an
good.
alert list. I was gonna click the button again, but okay. Well, thank you.
She died.
Thank you, Jurassic, and welcome. You just want the dolphin for longer.
Who wouldn't want the dolphin? He doesn't tell you guys this, but that dolphin's dead. Yay, Derpy! Derp, derp, derp. Much better.
Before you went and did the derpy, and you weren't even in the room.
Oh, it was a stealth Derpy.
Stealth derpy.
Yeah.
That sounds scary.
Just hear quiet derps in the night.
I'm thinking Trogdor.
Trogdor.
I forget. There's a part in the song right at the end where he's like, "Let Trogdor something in the night." Do you remember the Trogdor song?
I remember it exists, and I've heard it once or twice, but I'm afraid I didn't hold it to memory. All I remember is Trapdoor!
Was it, Trogdor was a man. Oh, he was, a dragon. He was a dragon man. But he's just a dragon, or something. It was so stupid. Hello, Tuesday. Jeez, getting all the stuffs. Oh, you have it on auto. You can do that. I don't know Twitch. I've only been on here for 5 years, and I am a very old man about it.
What's the motto?
Subscriptions.
I learned how to use Internet Explorer yesterday, so I'm pretty hip.
Have you heard the new thing with Edge? Because Microsoft has been super hard on pushing Edge.
Yeah, that's their new Internet Explorer.
Well, they've had Edge, but now they redid Edge, and there's a lot of people are saying it's actually a good browser. I have a lot of bad history with Internet Explorer, being that during the original early 2000 wars, so I have a bad taste in my mouth for Microsoft browsers, and so I refuse to use them. But supposedly it's pretty good now, probably better than Chrome. But they're being super pushy on it, and they were having problems with people uninstalling it, so they put through an update that you can no longer uninstall it.
Wow.
I probably gave context to the reasoning why they did that. That probably isn't there. But yeah, you cannot uninstall Internet Explorer. Now, if you do, you have to play with the Reddit or the registry and stuff.
Registry, which is not something most people can do.
Yeah, but then that frustrated people because they're like, you're going to force it on us, and then you're going to make it so we can't get rid of it. And so now it's feeling overly controlling on it. And they're like, but we don't do anything with your private data. I'm like, the fact that you're saying that now makes me worried for my private data.
It's like, that's not what we were asking. Why are you saying that?
Oh, welcome.
You were just trying to force your program down our throats. Yeah, that's not something that's going to build any kind of... the thing was, and all Edge is essentially a facelift to Internet Explorer at the end of the day. Internet Explorer wasn't a bad browser anymore. It just had so much bad history that people associated it with bad. So they essentially rebranded it as Edge and gave it a bit of a facelift.
Well, they had to change the name. Anything after 6, it got progressively... Anything after 7 got progressively better. But... it was still very, very bad for a while. And the reason why I hate Internet Explorer is for those that were either younger or didn't care about the internet stuff way back in the early 2000s. That was back when the internet was still popping up. And there was no real standard for the HTML language. A lot of people, there was a general consensus on it, but there was no fully controlled central authority. So all the different browsers that were out at the time started kind of interpreting it their own way. Internet Explorer was probably one of the worst. not long into that, the W3C, the World Wide Web Consortium, came together and to make a standard. It's kind of the reasons like USB sticks exist, is so that we can have a standard that everybody uses, and different power cables and stuff. That's all standards to make it easier. So they came together to make a standard programming language, and that's when they came out with HTML5. Internet Explorer was like, nah, we're going to control the market, and they just kept going their own way with things, and they started still making things specific to their browser, and it backfired. And there was for the very, very long time, when I was doing website development stuff, you would have to build a website, and then you have to keep putting these little lines into it that said if IE. So you had to like build a browser for everything, and then you had to keep telling it what to do with Internet Explorer specifically. So you couldn't guarantee an experience for those people that were using Internet Explorer. And it was super frustrating. And now they've gotten better about it. I think actually the new Edge, it runs on the Chromium engine, which is funny that they're using the Chrome engine to run Edge. But it still puts a bad taste in my mouth on that, and I don't want to deal with that. Edge is Chrome based. Yeah, like you just said, Blurred. But actually, I use Brave. So this is Brave. It runs on the Chromium engine as well, but its big thing is blocking of everything. It's all built in to block everything. So it even tells you, like, I don't care about these two numbers, but like this is how many different things it's blocked. It blocks like all cookies.
And then throws cryptocurrency ads at you on the bottom.
That's one of the ways they make money. And so they actually did have an issue where if you started typing the like crypto.com in your here, it would autocomplete for their currency on there. But they got bashed for that, and they don't do it anymore. They said it was an error. Yeah. But I do like that it has all this built in. So if I like go to YouTube, and it'll tell me how many things are being blocked.
Like, what is it blocking on?
Trackers, which are basically cookies. A cookie is just a text file a very small text file that's put on your drive, and if somebody knows that information of that cookie, they can pull that information from it.
But if they don't keep track of me, how will they know what videos I want to watch? The internet leads.
No, if I click things, YouTube pays attention to what I click. So if I click a link, that information is still being sent to their server. They can see that, but it's not going to be. There's certain other things that are going to be blocked.
But it would all be through YouTube.
But, well, YouTube, again, I'm not too worried about, like, say I go to, like, some random website and it has a bunch of ads that would be popping up. It blocks all the ads. It blocks any trackers that would be keeping track so that Google isn't paying attention to what I'm clicking on Amazon. That kind of stuff. So I like this. And then because I don't like the fact that if I block ads on YouTube that I'm taking revenue from other people, I have YouTube Premium so that I am still, by clicking a video, it is putting a certain amount of money in their pocket. So I'm not, I don't have ads, but I still feel like I'm not taking and not giving. Flutter cord. I wasn't paying attention for like a couple seconds. Some of you guys are all shipping stuff. Oh yeah, pancake is no longer a banned word. That was changed. It used to be banned. I think it was pancake or waffle. It was waffle. Because I think somebody was trying to talk about like their breakfast food, and then they're realizing that they couldn't say it, and I was like, oh yeah.
I just remember you trying to ban Derpy. I have to start a hashtag Save Derpy campaign on your Twitch.
How'd that go?
You weren't able to ban Derpy. You got creative.
You did. Mm-hmm. You're really good at being annoying by finding your ways around the rules.
We all have our skills.
But
we should do the other. Yeah, I'm gonna do the other arm. His head's already turned that way, so it'll be less motion and less blocking his view.
Always remember.
Yay. You always remember what?
I always remember when I was driving up to Chicago or Milwaukee for the conventions, I'd always go by this one town called Winnemac. And then my brain would immediately go to shipping as a result. And it was never good. It was never good. Her name is Derpy. The only time they ever said her name in the show was they said Derpy. They can take it back all they want, but it still
Her
happened.
name is Muffins.
No.
Or the pop figures.
Yeah, just her face.
It's I heart Derpy's face.
Because she's the horse with no name. No,
Yes.
I would even...
Hashtag Milky Wilkie.
I would even... No, Ditsy Doo was a different... Like, yes, that was supposed to be her, but when they said Ditsy Doo in the one episode, they said Ditsy Doo, which was the winter wrap-up episode. It was essentially Derpy, but with purple hair. So it was confusing.
Oh, look, we were smelling his armpit before, so I had to kind of change this.
This is the cops.
I know they're trying to say it's wrong. Because if you're ever at if you ever go to the conventions, Tabitha St. Germain sometimes writes her own scripts that are not allowed to be recorded for episodes that she would write if she was allowed to write episodes. And some of them are quite fun, and she always voices Derpy in them, because that's one of the things she does. And she always says Derpy.
Well, yeah, because you're going to say what the fans want at those things. If Derpy's name was Butthead, should be saying Butthead.
Yeah, well, she's the voice of Derpy, so I consider
This
that
is
pretty solid evidence.
the cop. Cops.
Actually, I probably can go the whole rest of this. So, I kind of want to stay leaned over a little bit. With the head just kind of down. Probably down a little bit more, like he's trying to be defensive.
Why
The
don't we
cops.
just, breathe fire on them?
The
Because there's something... It's the same thing that I kind of felt with...
More Derpy!
Oh, yes. It's Jurassic's Goodbye Bits.
Oh, you gotta go again?
So I guess... Bye-bye, Jurassic. See you later.
Bye, Jurassic. Come back with more Derpy.
What was I saying?
There was a Derpy, I got distracted.
I got the two.
Something about the Rathlos's armpit.
No, that was before that. Your brain's like 5 minutes behind.
it is.
cops. The cops. The cops.
God, so we'll just go without.
The cops.
Ricky is confused because of the Twitch description from your channel.
What's your Twitch
The cops.
description?
That was something else.
The cops. The cop.
That's what I was thinking.
The cops.
Sorry, I stopped looking and sometimes I start from the bottom up because everything's pop up a lot.
The cops.
I might have to.
The cops.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to have him scream a little bit.
Cops.
Just sitting there stoically. Bullets whizzed past him.
Hold on. Well, We got the bullets coming in too, but I can fix this.
You're just making a preview for the Monster Hunter movie coming out. Bullets can't stop. His jaw just unhinges.
Attention!
I need the scream to actually cut off, so I need to move that. Okay.
Attention, Army! This is the cops.
Okay, so this is where I need to go, and I'm going to just put a different one of him. So if I go to him, actually though, this is where I'm gonna grab the other video version of him. So we're gonna grab. I hate helicopters.
The cop.
Okay.
Two breaths. Got a kind of a dirt face on her.
Cops.
Okay.
The cops.
Okay. I could just watch him do that like all day. Oh, I can't actually do that like this. I have to load the rig first. So I'm gonna grab him, but not those, and not the root. No. Not the jaw. Okay. So we'll copy this. And then go to him, and we'll do, just in case, we're going to deselect these again. Where'd you go? Hey. I didn't grab your root. Oh. I didn't grab this root. That's the one. Oh, and I do need to grab the mouth. Alright, and then we're going to grab to here and blend this.
What's that Monster Hunter movie supposed to be coming out anyway? Aren't you a huge Monster Hunter fan?
It looks interesting.
That's the Minnesotan way of saying it looks like crap.
Alright, see you later, Crazy. Yeah, Crazy says bye, Mikey Wikey.
Bye, Crazy Wazy.
I had to help you out because I know you can't see.
I can see it. Yes.
Hmm?
I can see it more. I can't see it at all. Big voices. It's just a big blur.
Oh, that's what that worked for. I gotta grab this and this. So this
This is the cops.
Goes a little quick.
Cops. Cops.
Probably have to play with this animation a little bit, but I think that might work.
Attention, Army!
His coffee actually got better after it sat over there for a bit.
Once I burned all the taste buds in my mouth, it's not too bad!
Yes.
I just drank a glass of vinegar before this cup of coffee. Plus, if it's really, really bitter, just add like a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
The cops. The cops. Attention, Army. This is Army.
And I do probably want to do it like just give them like little sways and probably have a couple of them that look like they're like doing something with the gun, because I think it'd be fun to just have the sound of like a whole bunch of guns like getting prepped.
Attention.
And there's not enough gun here. I wonder if I can.
That's weird. You can just enter the TF2 menu.
Yeah, it's because it's running with TF2 like included.
Yeah, but the fact that you can just jump into the menu like that is just weird.
Error name.
Oh, there's a gun. I'll put out lots of bullets.
Only thing I don't like is that it's going to start the spin noise, but I can probably disable that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, look how many bullets I have. It's 20, ...
Attention, Army. This is the cops.
I think I might have hit that a little late.
I think he's dead.
Cops.
he just jumped back and he just laid there.
Attention.
I think you killed him.
The cops. Attention.
Yeah, I messed that one up a little bit.
Oh.
I did.
Cops. Attention.
I did break it. So that, how did I get to that again? Subclip, tracks, film, children. No. Clip in. Subtrack group. I think that was the same path. This one. There we go. Minigun, wind up, wind down, wind up. I don't want impact. And you can see that it hit different things back there. There we go.
This is the cops. Attention, cops.
Still hear one of the wind-ups.
Hmm?
Still hear one of the wind-ups.
No, it's this one you start hearing. This is the and actually you could probably delete even these because I don't want the foot sounds. But this one, sound, sure. When does it start? Time frame start 3716. Right here. That seems
Super jittery for some reason.
that seems later or earlier than I thought. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. That's like right. Oh, is 3716 into this frame? That's what it is. So let's trim this back to 0 and see if that'll work.
This is the cops. Attention.
Okay, that actually worked. I'm gonna delay it a little bit.
This is the cops. Attention.
I don't know if I like that sound though.
Yeah, I didn't see any of
the cops.
Well, I did want to have it where
Rocket.
I want to have one right at the end. So trying to time it, it's going to be interesting. That is a Sherman tank, yes.
This is
You look like the tank's firing at me.
attention, Army. This is the cops.
Might have been a little late.
Dead.
This the cops.
Yeah,
Attention.
I figured it was a little late.
If you have the you know how you should end this if you have the rocket pointing right at him. Remember that old meme? They played roundabout at the end.
Attention.
You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Snow. Which one?
The one where they always played roundabout at the end or whatever. It's like it would fade to like next time or something, whatever.
Attention, Army.
It was a meme.
This is the cops.
Oh, the to be continued meme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you could just stop with the rocket like inches from his
The
face.
cops.
Leave it there.
Attention, Army.
Just let it like do its stuff right there. And then just have the to be continued. It would be fantastic.
Well, that meme is so old though.
Yes, but you could revive it and it would be beautiful.
The cops. Attention.
Love it.
That would be kind of interesting. But I think there's like a lead up sound to it though. Is that JoJo?
Roundabout from what's the group called?
Well, no, the meme itself. What animator is it from?
Oh, I have no idea. I never watched JoJo.
I thought it was. I think it's from JoJo. I have no idea.
Well, JoJo's definitely still relevant. Stop talking about it.
Well, and the one thing with Rathlos, it is roundabout. It says.
Yes.
The one thing that that is fun with the Rathlos one is that I'm trying to have him use old memes. So a lot of the stuff I've replied to people from are old, like early 2000s memes. This is probably a little later than I normally would go. Mm-hmm. But it could work.
That'd be just
because that is kind of a goofy little.
This is the cops. Attention.
I keep. What you do is you hit this. Oh, Can I not? Oh wait, maybe I have to go in here. No. Because normally for other particle systems, I have the option to actually freeze particles. So I could actually freeze that.
You could just like take a screenshot of that and just do it over that, couldn't you? Because it would all stop that.
No, yeah, you could. It's just if I could freeze it in the engine, it would probably be neater.
It seems weird that you can't, considering you can freeze it, just by pausing it.
It's because of how particles work with the forward and backward stuff. So, if I actually like make a normal particle system and right click it, I can say freeze particle, and then it will freeze it in that point of time right when it hits that point. And then I could just stop wrath flows completely too. But then I could also spin the camera and stuff around this frozen particle. But yeah, that's an old meme, but that might work.
This is
What's the motion that's here?
Somebody drank all my coffee. Somebody drank all my coffee.
Do you feel better now? Oh, that's...
I feel jittery for some reason.
I wonder why.
You should have had some of that coffee. You should have saved me from it. There's still a bit more in there.
This is.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not very good.
You drank it.
Yeah, I did.
This is.
The K-cup, I think is better.
That's old beans. It's old beans from bad beans.
Wait, maybe not bad beans. Starbucks isn't that bad.
When were they roasted? You don't know.
Before today.
All of time existed before today.
Before this instance in times. That's the coffee beans you want. So like, when were these coffee beans roasted? Tomorrow at noon. They haven't been they've been brought back from the future.
Well, you could get raw beans.
Yes. Well, no, these beans are roasted. They were roasted tomorrow, so that they're at their peak freshness.
No, you don't want.
now.
You don't want right when they're roasted. You want it a day or two after.
What are your future beans?
I don't want future beans. I don't want my paradox box.
Invented time travel just so you could have
Here's
future
the whole
beans.
thing. There's a 500 character limit on the comment post. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I've never had anybody else try that.
The cop. The cop.
I might need to have him.
The cop.
Do kind of a bunch of. Well, then you would do like a zoom in too, right there.
Yes. Capture his panic look.
But it is 8 o'clock, so I am going to be done for today. But got the plan for it done. That's the hard part. I brought it before. We're going to be streaming Halo 3 tomorrow.
That's right. I forgot.
I told you yesterday.
Sometimes forget who you're talking to.
No, we're because we started last Wednesday. We're gonna finish it, and Adam should be joining us this time. Unless he has a tum-tum. So, but yeah. So if you want to join us for like killing each other when we're not supposed to kill each other, sure. Otherwise, yes. Thanks for coming by. Have.
Yay, kitty!
He did the big excited face, but then it already went away.
Well, I got excited because pity.
Well, actually, wait. Ha!
It got me scratch my chin.
Yeah, I do have webcam pop up now. But we gotta have Kitty. So
Meow.
there we go. Just put ourselves right there. Maybe like that. I don't even know what the size difference is between the two.
Different.
Well, thank you, Blair. Just spam it for people. Well, anyways, have a good week. See you tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
I'm stealing your chair.
Use it for work, so put it back.
What, really?
Yeah, it's my work chair.
Put it back over there?
Yeah, over there. Yes.
I thought you wanted me to put it back over there. Like, bring back my chair.
No, I like to sit in the middle of the floor and work.